So what we have here is the wet dream of Zuckerberg, Twitter, Obama, and Hillary. China is banning all original news reporting, and what I find interesting here is how Bloomberg, who wrote this article, acts like this is just the normal way of doing things. Now, to give you an idea of how bad things are getting in China, several months back I did a video where they discussed in an article that all public gatherings are banned because they disrupt the social order, and if you are caught engaging in a public gathering, you are subject to arrest and torture. So that's how important our First Amendment is. People aren't even allowed to talk to each other in public in China, so use it while you can or expect to lose it. So look at this here. Internet portals must shut all original reporting operations. Web services can now carry only state-approved media news. China's top internet regulator ordered major online companies to stop original news reporting, the latest effort by the government to tighten its grip over the country's web and information industries. The Cyberspace Administration of China imposed the ban on several major news portals, including Sohu.com Inc. and NetEase.inc. Chinese media reported in identically worded articles citing an unidentified official from the agency's Beijing office. Now look here at what they are saying. This will totally blow your mind and should make you grateful that we still have a First Amendment and that we are living in America, assuming that you are. The companies have seriously violated internet regulations by carrying plenty of news content obtained through original reporting, causing huge negative effects. So, for example, that's like someone going out and taking a camera and filming something and then causing a major change when something is exposed. China is completely shutting that down. The agency instructed the operators of mobile and online news services to dismantle current affairs news operations on Friday, after earlier calling a halt to such activity at Tencent, according to people familiar with the situation. Like its peers, Asia's largest internet company had developed a news operation and grown its team. Henceforth, they and other services can only carry reports provided by government-controlled print or online media, the people said, asking not to be identified because the issue is politically sensitive. The sweeping ban gives authorities near absolute control over online news and political discourse, in keeping with a broader crackdown on information increasingly distributed over the web and mobile devices. President Xi Jinping has stressed that Chinese media must serve the interests of the ruling Communist Party. So there it is. It is a one-party dictatorship, and if you want to participate in anything in this system, you must serve the interests of the ruling party. The party has long been sensitive to the potential for negative reporting to stir up unrest, the greatest threat to its decades-old hold on power. And what did I say at the beginning of this? They have banned social gatherings out in public because it disrupts the social order. Regulations forbidding enterprise reporting have been in place for years without consistent enforcement, but the latest ordinance suggests they really mean business. Xi is cementing his power base and silencing dissenters ahead of a twice-a-decade reshuffle at next year's party congress. Lamb said that he is really tightening up his crusade to silence opponents in the media. So this is what is going on in China, and the reason why I make these videos about China is because they are the model for the world. They get all the awards from the United Nations. It is the goal and fantasy of people like Zuckerberg, Twitter, Obama, Hillary, etc., to have America be just like China. That is why we see so much censorship on American media platforms. What we are seeing here is just the beginning. The end game goal is to have it be like China, where you are not even allowed to produce original content because that might cause social unrest. Really? Is that the kind of world we're going to live in, where you can't even take a camera out and video record because you might disrupt the social order?
We are living in an age that would make the people that, there's an old book called Propaganda by Edward Bernays. We would make him blush by how much of a lie we are living in right now. We are being lied to at every level, from top to bottom, about everything. It is pure crap.